Hey cadets, our spidey senses have been tingling lately with the noise of layer 1 solutions all over the internet, literally. Bitcoin and Ethereum are both great inventions, but they each bring their own complications, like their infamous scalability issues. If you haven't heard, bear markets are when real technologies are being developed, and there have been a couple layer 1 blockchains that have been catching our eye. But first, let's do a quick recap. I'm Captain Crypto, and welcome to Cryptonauts.
Cryptonauts.
Imagine a blockchain ecosystem like a pyramid, not a scheme, I promise. The base is layer 1, the middle layer is layer 2, and the top is layer 3. Layer 1 serves as the foundation of a decentralized blockchain and is in charge of all on-chain transactions. Layer 2 can include tools or protocols built on top of Layer 1 to improve its functionality in various aspects. Bitcoin is the L1, Lightning Network is the L2. Ethereum is the L1, Matic or Arbitrum is the L2. Layer 3, we could save that for another video. There's also a ground layer that lives under all of this, called Layer 0. Projects like Polkadot or Cosmos are layer 0s, but again, we should save that for another video. Now that we have the basics covered, some juicy layer 1s are gearing up that we thought deserved a mention. First up, we have the Sui blockchain. Brought to us by Mistin Labs, the Sui blockchain uses the Move programming language to define assets as objects that may be owned by an address. Move is a Rust-based programming language created for Diem, a now abandoned blockchain project by Meta, formerly Facebook. The blockchain is maintained by a permissionless set of authorities, kind of similar to validators or miners in other blockchain systems. But instead of the traditional blockchain's fire and forget broadcast, Sui ensures a two-way handshake between the requester and approving validators, with transactions having near instant finality. With this low latency, transactions can easily be incorporated into games and other settings that require time sensitivity. The Move language was written for blockchain with inherent security and support for smart contracts. The Move programming language is actually pretty interesting because it leverages something inspired from linear logic, defining something as a resource. While usual type systems have functions such as copy and drop, which is like discard, this is not the case with Move. The resources cannot be copied or discarded. They can only be moved and stored. This is exceptionally important when the resource is money. You don't want anyone copying or discarding / throwing away your funds, right? Next up, we have Aptos Labs, which is also built with the, you guessed it, the Move programming language. Aiming to solve the scalability issue, the Aptos network can achieve over 130,000 transactions per second thanks to its parallel execution engine. This high throughput naturally results in low transaction costs for users on the network. In short, the first and major step was to decouple the consensus protocol from transaction execution. Traditionally, a consensus protocol agrees on transactions and their order of execution and the results. Aptos decouples the process, allowing both to run in parallel, removing their codependency, which increases throughput and lowers latency. An honorable mention for the L1 battle is the Partisia blockchain that claims to solve the trilemma of privacy, interoperability, and scalability. Only time can tell if these L1 promises will be fulfilled or leave us empty-handed yet again, paying for expensive and slow Ethereum gas fees. Although some layer 2 solutions have helped clear major bottlenecks, a scaling layer 1 would be a game changer. Think of your Google Chrome browser as the L1 and the third-party extensions or add-ons as the L2. They improve your user experience and functionality of the browser. A whole new browser like Brave or Firefox brings an entire community of users, developers, and endless possibilities. So which layer 1 do you have stamped on your bingo card? Any that we covered or one that's up and already running? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, don't forget to hodl, secure your crypto, and may Satoshi and Vitalik be with you always.